Alrighty, let me wait for some people to get in here, and I want to explain what has happened. Alright, there we go. Such a beautiful day. You guys my lawn in like well over a week. Check that out. Double dark. I just put some 1801 on it the other day. Light application 1801. We're going to be doing a myriad of different things coming up here. As a matter of fact, I have an update video I got to do very soon on this lawn and how we're correcting some of the issues in here. Like, for instance, I'm not perfect. Check this out. I have a patch of clover here that I've been fighting. I've been fighting this for years now. You may notice that in some other videos I've done, I've had a little bit of issues right here with some clover. I finally got rid of it in 2018, but didn't do anything. Hang on. I put out a video this morning talking about my favorite impact sprinklers, right? You guys know the Big Sprinkler Company. They're a big partner of mine. I love working with those guys. They just make a really good quality product. The Green County Next products. Look at that color right there. Albeit looking a little pale right now, but the 1801 will kick in and change that in a few days. But anyway, I wanted to just apologize for that because I did. What was I going to say? I want to apologize for that because in the video I did mention that I did give everyone an added incentive who wanted to get the sprinklers. I gave you guys an incentive. I said, if you want, there's a coupon code in the description below. And unfortunately, the coupon codes I gave you guys have expired. So I'm in the process of contacting Big Sprinkler right now, getting the coupon codes. So I should have them later today. So yeah, any of you guys who are watching right now who probably watched the video, let me know in the comments that the codes were expired. I just want to say thank you for that. And I am also very sorry about that. So yeah, 10% off is usually what you'll get with that coupon code. But yeah, we'll have that updated very soon. Then again, it's pretty much solid for the most part. It's hard to tell. But there are some times where it's like, whoa, whoa, that's amazing what it can do when you put it down. Like that 16-ounce rate, that's like a recommended staple that I run in my business for my 6-step programs I'm doing for customers, and it works out pretty well. All right, hang on. Believe it or not, it's noon, and I am just getting out to go mow. I have 7 client lawns I gotta hit up today in this muggy heat, so it's never that fun. Oh, look at that. There's my uncle. It is so damn hot outside. Too damn hot. That's right. But like usual. Look, I got quite a task list here. I got to put that back on the hitch. That's a task in and of itself. By the way, check out my my rose bushes. Look at this. Yeah, look at those rose bushes. Look at all those blooms coming in. For those who don't know, I've been hitting these plants with the, that's all right, Chris, no one asked for your help. We don't expect you to help us, Chris. Anyway, check out these blooms right here. 402, this is 402 Flora Green. 2 applications in on monthly applications of 402. I'm applying at the rate of 6 ounces per 1,000 of bedding material. I have about 1,500 square feet of bedding material here. I just sprayed down the bedding material as I would with the lawn. And as you can see, it's just coming in really good. Look at those rose bushes. So beautiful. And look at these guys right here. See, this is why I keep the tags on my plants, because I'm not good at remembering names off the top of my head. These dogwoods, doing really good. This one's doing great. This one's doing good as well. And then this one right here, it's struggling just a little bit. This one's struggling a little bit because I missed a few watering days over here, and this area tends to dry out pretty fast, but this is from like 4 weeks ago. Half the plant is dead back here, but for the most part, it's bouncing back and looking great. So that'll be a fun little revival project. Ooh, Andy's Lawn Care wants to know when's the next episode of Lawn Fires. Very, very soon. Very soon. I just haven't done it because it's been so damn hot out here, like my uncle said. And having a fire inside just doesn't seem logical right now. And on top of that, I've really been trying to change up the way that I put out content. In case those of you longtime guys haven't been able to pick it up, I've been doing things a little differently this year. I'm trying to engage a little more with the community. Last year was more like documenting all the projects I was doing, still doing those projects, but this year we're trying to put out more supplemental content, if you will, right? Answering a lot of common questions, like the video we did yesterday about the best watering practices, the best watering, and on top of that, putting out today's video, answering a common question, 2-minute lawn tip, the best impact sprinkler. So those types of videos I've been making a lot of, and I've just been having fun with it. So I got a bunch of community-oriented things that I'm thinking about implementing very soon, and I will tell you guys about that as soon as it happens. But yeah, let me show you a little on this side of the house. Check this out. Look at these guys looking good. Again, I don't know the names of these because I took the tags off everything on this side. But yeah, these guys are popping right here. Look at this. Looking great. I got some weeds popping up in here. Look at this. I got some ground ivy on the side of my house. Been slacking with the weed control this year. Spireas coming in great. My hydrangeas, I got a funny these. So notice how all three of these are good, and then you have this one in the center that is wilting. So real quick, you guys are familiar with the product Hydratane, right? I love Hydratane. It's a really great product. I put it on all of my plants, and it's reduced the amount of water significantly on the amount of times I have to water it. Instead of watering it twice a day, I just come out here once every other day and water them for the most part. But what happened was I decided to do a pure drench of Hydratane at the bottom of all my plants, right? As a matter of fact, let me just tell you real quick. So I did a pure drench with just pure Hydratane, then I watered it in for a good 30 seconds to a minute on the plants. And this one right here, I think I may have gotten a little heavy-handed, and as you can see, it left a little bit of scarring on the plant. You can see, not pretty good, but it is starting to bounce back now with all the watering I've been giving it. I've just been flushing it out with water. So that's the deal there. But yeah, for the most part, this is a good tip, and I might even talk about this in an upcoming video here. I'm actually planning on doing a vlog episode where I come out here and I just show you guys everything that I'm doing to better the aesthetics in my landscape. So that will be coming soon. But real quick, I want to show you guys, this is what happens when you overdo it with Hydratane. And one thing I'm learning, though, is that if you just overdo it with Hydratane, right, just know that when you put too much on there, it actually forces the plant to extract fertilizers, salts, and all that stuff, hence the reason we got this wilting here. So one thing we could do to fix that, according to the folks at Hydratane, is just water the heck out of it. Flush it out, water it, get some water on it, and as you can see, while we still have a long way to go, we got some blooms coming back. So I have high hopes for this hydrangea. However, I did lose 2 plants because I did get stupid crazy with the Hydratane, if that makes sense. I used to have a little purple flower right here. I can't remember what type of plant that was, but I think it was too much concentrate on a little plant, and that just killed it. So I had to take that one out because it overkill. So that's what that is. Hang on, did I see a familiar face in there? Paul, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hey, newsflash, Paul. I'm coming to Utah in a few weeks. Hopefully we meet up. I'll be there 3 days. It's going to be fun. That front yard landscape is still popping. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. Do you have irrigation? Let me give you a look-see. So the front yard is irrigated. Yes, it is. I actually did a video back in April, I believe, April or May, showing you guys my newer updated JTL kit here. Let me come in the shade where it's a little cooler, because I actually have a couple of sprinklers I could show you, I think. No, I don't. So you guys know I love these guys, right? Just did a video on these. Coupon codes are being updated right now. Sorry, everybody. But I've been watering with my lawn with a new quick snap. You guys remember the video I did on that? If you don't, I'll probably have to link it when this is over. But what I did is I basically reached out to a couple of companies over the winter that make DIY grade sprinklers. One of them I really liked being Quick Snap, because what they have these like sprinkler heads kind of similar to the rotor sled from Big Sprinkler that mimics. You bury the sprinklers in the ground basically, right? And next to the sprinkler head you have a little hose port that allows you to connect it, a regular garden hose that runs to your spigot. So that's what I've been watering the front lawn with, are like rotor style sprinklers that mimic a sprinkler system, but again they run off my garden hoses. And I have my ortho timer. So let me show this to you guys. Let me just show you. Let me give you I know a lot of you guys don't like talking, so let me just show you. Let me just show you what I'm doing. Leaky faucet right there, got to fix that. But look at that. There's my ortho timer from the original JTLK sprinkler system video. Love these guys, by the way. The 4-port's my favorite. And what I've got going on right now is I've got 5 sprinkler heads in the front. I've got, let me see if I can find it. So this is never good when you have to say, where's it at? It's got to be right here somewhere. I haven't looked at this sprinkler head in a while. I don't even know where it's at. Where is this sprinkler head at? Not there. Anyway, I buried a sprinkler head right here a little bit ago, and I don't know where it's at. Well, that's unfortunate. Here, let me come over here. Let me show you this one. I have 5 of these throughout the whole property. Look at this. Again, like I said, it kind of mimics those sprinkler system heads, but then you have this little port right next to it that runs up and runs to your garden hose spigot. And then you have these connectors, which, fun fact, these little connectors, here, let me show you this real quick. These little connectors will work on your Toro time cutter wash port too. Look at this. Pretty sick. So, multi-purpose, pretty awesome. By the way, review coming very soon on the Toro time cutter. Hold me accountable to that. Trying to get that out next week. Speaking of mower reviews, big mower review coming with the Silverback. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be awesome. Silverback and I, we actually did a collaboration. Like I showed you guys yesterday, I didn't really show you much, but Silverback and myself, we did like a chapter and verse review of the snapper tools. So that will be coming out this weekend. So fun video-packed week for you guys. It's gonna be fun. I'm psyched on this one. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yep, the hat is getting worn. Check it out. Look, the wicker is coming out. It's bad. Hello, I will no longer weed eat. Yep. Is that brown patch or lawn stress? Where? Right here? That's just lawn stress. That brown area right there, that's not brown patch. That's just lawn stress right here because of these damn Bradford pears. I'm sure Paul could speak on that. Those Bradford pears up there do not work. Recommendation for a single blade lawnmower. Well, I'd be happy to show you. Check it out. This mower right here. Look, I got 2 of them right here. Show off. I know, right? Anyway, look at this. Toro Super Recycler 21-inch, model number 21383. This is the mower I would recommend for all of you. I've actually done a video on this as well, talking about this mower, what I liked about it. It's a very good quality mower, very good quality mulcher for the most part. We have a couple of fun videos and collabs coming up with this. Like I have one fellow Hoosier that I want to meet up with here in Indiana that we're gonna do a video together comparing this to a 2017 version of this exact mower. It's gonna be a fun review. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Does it ever bog down in thick grass? Josh, no, it does not. If anything, it may bog a little bit, but not to the point where it's affecting the performance. As a matter of fact, like I talked about in my last video, I did have a couple of areas where I was cutting in my backyard that was like, which is twice as tall as what the normal cutting height was. I did get like a slight clumping effect on the tire mark, but that was only after cutting overgrown grass. But for the most part, when I cut thick grass with this, I don't have any clumping issues unless it's overgrown. All right, couple more and then I gotta get off here. I gotta get to work in this freaking heat. Let's see what we got here. What's something you wish you did differently hang on. What's something you wish you did differently this season given the crazy weather patterns? That's a great question. Getting an irrigation system would be number one for me, because if I'm going to be honest with you guys, my lawn, it looks good, but it doesn't look as good as it used to. Let me explain. So I had this lawn looking really good in 2018. Switched fertilizer programs too, so that's taken a big toll on it, especially with, you know, lower nitrogen and all that. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it looking good. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some effort, but we'll get it there. We're gonna get it looking good. It's still suffering a little bit, but for the most part, letting it grow out a bit in the summer, taking a bit of the stress from mowing away, has helped tremendously. So you can see it's looking good. A little double dark action going on from the double dark. But if there's one thing I wish I did differently, it would be an irrigation system for both my landscape and my lawn. Because if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm tired of coming out here manually and watering all the time. Because I have to hook up the hoses all the time, which is not a big issue for me. But it's just I'm so busy with putting out 2-3 videos a week, mowing lawns, and having to, you know, use my last reserve of energy to put the sprinklers in. It's difficult sometimes. Like I just don't want to do it. It's labor intensive sometimes. That's what it feels like. It feels like a whole nother project I got to tackle just to run hoses to sprinklers and choose which ones I'm going to run tomorrow, which ones I'm not going to run tomorrow. So I'm constantly supervising the land, I guess would be the best way to say it. Josh Cooper, how often are you mowing? Not that often, actually. Once a week at most. Sometimes once every 2 weeks, depending on how fast it grows. All right, let's see. A couple more. Once we get to 20 minutes, I got to go. It's cool to see that you guys missed these types of things. We got to do more of these. Look at this garage, by the way. Total mess. But hey, that's what happens when you have a business. Booming. Look at that. Ready to install a full irrigation system soon. Killed off the whole backyard and starting from scratch. Tristan Campbell, that is awesome. Now, real quick, I want to go ahead and expound on something with you guys real quick. That is going to be my grandmother's lawn. My grandmother's lawn, as you guys know, it's been a project that's been in the books for quite some time. I've just been wanting to get over there and do something, but unfortunately, you know, I didn't have the time and the resources to do that. But now I'm in a position where I could do that. Thanks to my friends over at Greene County, by the way, for all of their, you know, help over the years. I really appreciate it. And just being a good partner all around. Her lawn is looking great. It's looking double dark. We just hit it with double dark. And I'm trying to figure out a means of irrigation for it because I really, really want to do an overseeding this fall to get some new cultivars in there and get it looking good. But in the meantime, whatever's there right now is looking great. So I'm really psyched about it. Heat wave in 90 shows signs of white fungus this morning. Keep watering through heat wave. Jordan, yes, you got to keep pushing through, man. It's going to be an odd summer. I'm in North Carolina. We're going to be above 90 for the next 10 days. Should I just leave the yard without mowing? It was seeded in the spring. Let's see. Hang on. Above 90 in the next 10 days. Should I just leave the yard without mowing? If you're not going to water it, I would, because mowing is just going to stress it out. Do you use host timers? If so, can you show us the ones you have? Army football? Here, real quick. Let me show this to you. I just showed it earlier. Coming on over. Sprinkler timer right there. Ortho 4-port hose timer. You know what's funny? I'm starting to notice a trend. Every time I feature these in a video, I go to Home Depot and they're sold out every single time. Every single time. Within a week of me doing a video on those are cleared off the shelf. It kind of makes me laugh a little bit. Probably isn't me. Probably some other guy promoting them too. Who knows? Anyway, real quick, let me show you this real quick, and then I gotta go because I don't want to be out mowing until 6 o'clock. So look at this. This is my North Korean lilac coming in really nice. Again, all of these have been fed with 402 and a little bit of microgreen, and they're looking really good. Here's my Medusa here. My Medusa plants, they stressed a little bit from the over application of hydrotane. Looking great. Name of the timer, Lawn Apprentice, that is going to be the Ortho 4-port. You can find them at Home Depot. No problem. And then look at this. My junipers are coming in nice. Look at that. One hydrangea in the back, already sprouting 2 blooms, looking good. These are lilacs over here, looking great. Boxwoods. Thing I like about the boxwoods is these I've been watering the least, and they still look great. As a matter of fact, it's been about 4 days since I've watered this, and it's only been here for a month. How to know if you're gonna have a heat stroke because it's hot and I work? Goofzilla, I'm actually glad you brought this up. I'm gonna be doing a video very soon. Whether people have interest in it or not, I think it's something that I need to get out there, and that's going to be about proper workwear. I want to show you guys everything I wear from head to toe to keep me cool and safe in the heat, because it's one of those like controversial topics that it's good to explore. Like, it needs to be explored because safety is everything in this business, right? If you're not careful, you can pass out, right? You can pass out, you can die, all sorts of things. It's a scary business mowing lawns, believe it or not. So I will be doing a video, and this will appeal to everybody, whether you're a pro or a DIYer, going through all these clothes I wear head to toe, because I think it's something very, very important that we need to go over. But real quick, I will say this. Wearing a hat like this, definitely great. Provides shade for your head, keeps you cool, and just allows the wind to hit you. And secondly, a neck buff. A neck buff is everything. Wearing a neck buff and wetting it with water before you get to work, man, it makes a difference. It works. Can you do a video on how to edge with a string trimmer? Joanna? Yes. Joanna, how you doing, by the way? Thanks for the compliments on Instagram. Appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be working on that video very soon. Grass is not responding to fur. Milo and Ringer, neither one made it dark and green. How else? Also, did a double dark and nothing. Jason Sells, my biggest recommendation to you, again, would just be water. If you're not watering enough, here's what I would recommend, and you're going to hear me talk about this in a video. If you have an area that's struggling, I would do... let me see where my battery's at before... Oh, I can get in a couple more minutes here. So if neither is responding, I would definitely consider blasting your lawn with a good 2 to 3 days of watering a ½ inch. Like, do that 3-4 days in a row, blast it, maybe put 12 ounces of green punch on it. That'll definitely bring back some color. And after that, just go back to watering 4 days a week, assuming that your lawn is under stress. So that would probably be what I would recommend. But yeah, Ironite, you can use Ironite. It's a great alternative to the Green County products, but me personally, I'm not going to use that because I don't go to the store anymore to buy my stuff. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have partnerships. I get stuff shipped to the house. But yeah, if you want to use Ironite, Ironite is another one of those great products that will bring back the color. Lost in Iowa. I will go to work. Thank you. All right. Here we go. I have next products. Use them. All right, one more question, and then I'm going to go for real. It's already been 25 minutes. What are your top 3 favorite products from Green County Fertilizer? Okay. RGS, Aerate, and 1801. Those are my favorites. I figured you guys would think I'd say Double Dark, but here's why I'm not saying that. 1801, it's one of those versatile products. It's not only a main fertilizer, but it's also a great supplemental fertilizer that you can use in the summer when the lawn's stressed out. You put it down like 12 ounces, 1,000 once a month with some other goodies like the RGS and the Aerate. Just helps loosen up the soil. And like I said, you get a nice color pop from the 1801. All right, everybody, 25 minutes. I got to go to work. It's hot. It's humid. It's crazy. I got to go. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys Sunday with a new video. All right, later.